true spirituality is embodied by being giving and forgiving whenever possible. Jesus talks about that, and it's written throughout the Gospels and the Holy Bible. Acts 20, verse 35, the Apostle Paul said it's more blessed to give than receive. In other words, it's more blessed, you're more blessed to be a blessing to somebody else. Jesus said in Luke 6, verse 38, he said, "Give, and it shall be given to you, good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, shall men give to you. For with the same measure that you mete and give unto them, likewise it shall be measured to you again." In other words, you cannot outgive God. God is a giver. If he loved us enough to give us his only begotten Son, Jesus, how much more will he give us all that pertains to life and godliness? And you can read about that in Romans chapter 8, near the latter verses at the end of the chapter. And as for forgiveness, a lot of people have difficulty doing that. But Jesus said in Matthew chapter 6, verse 15, if you do not forgive others their trespasses, God the Father will not forgive you your trespasses. And Jesus, when speaking to Peter, his apostle, his disciple, his son in the faith, Peter came to him and said, "How often shall we forgive our brother when they sin against us? 7 times? And Jesus said, I say not unto you only 7 times, but 70 times 7. In other words, a limitless amount of times should we forgive. And by doing so, we release ourselves of carrying that burden and the toxicity and the agony and the angst and the emotional burden and torment that comes with not forgiving somebody and holding them hostage within our soul. So for your own good and well-being, release them, forgive them. And as you forgive, you will live. And as you give, so too will you live, because a man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men. So being a giver will open doors of opportunity and blessing for you as well. So be a giver and be a forgiver and be Christ-like and exemplify and glorify Jesus as you do, and watch God move in and through and for you, my friend.